Howdy folks, AJ coming at you again, your resident vintage gamer. And we are inside Vanguard, Saga of Heroes. And if I sound a little bit bummed out, it's because I am. This game is going to sunset tomorrow evening, and this game, after Star Wars Galaxies had shut down, this game was the next one that really showed a lot of promise for people that for something other than raiding at endgame. This game had a robust housing system. It had, you could build and use your own sailing ships. The crafting was very involved and unique to anything else. And the world itself was gorgeous, as you can see. I have everything set, you know, full blast, and it's a pretty beautiful landscape to look at. So I just thought I'd take a run around real quick and show you guys, because this video will be all that I will have left after this once this sunsets. So and I'm sure years from now people will want to know what was Vanguard like back in the day, and they can take a look at this video. And I'm sure there will be tons of other videos out there, but this will be the only one with my character in it. So you will indulge me to just tool around a little bit here. So I'll show you the harvesting was pretty, that was pretty basic, as you would, You did have separate clothing for harvesting. You had separate clothing for crafting. You had separate clothing for diplomacy, which was a whole nother system that was unique to this game. So, and then see, so I'm now in my harvester clothing here. And if we get back on my horse, it puts me right back into my adventure gear, which was kind of nice. And the reason that you had different clothing is it would give you different bonuses and so forth. So we'll just, we will tool around just a bit here. We're going to go back into the main city, and I'll show you a little bit of the crafting, and that'll do her. Actually, I actually am going to make sure to do a diplomacy session real quick, so that I have that on for the ages. If somebody has, if you have the ability to use diplomacy with somebody, they will have a little shield over them. And that basically means that you can enter into a mini-game where you kind of parlay with them, trying to convince them to do things your way, and so forth. Trying to influence them and bluff them and all those things. And you use cards in a deck is what they use to represent the different styles of negotiation that you're using and the different techniques. It's a very unique system. And so I will show that here as soon as I can find somebody to parlay with. Let's see here. So he's a vendor. So we'll go back. We'll go into Boardinger's Clef, which is the main dwarven city. Looks like some people are streaming. If you look down here, you can see that some people are streaming Vanguard. kind of cool. The guard's actually on a little boar there. And one of the problems they never did fix with this was the game does hitch, as you probably have already noticed. It had a lot of promise. It had a horrible, development phase towards the end, and Sony ended up getting involved. And the reason that I never put a lot of time into this game, to be honest, is I put years of my life into Star Wars Galaxies, and to a much lesser extent I put a lot of time into the Matrix Online, both of which were Sony Online, and both of them got unceremoniously sunsetted. And I was afraid to do the same thing with this game, because that's what I was afraid. I was afraid I'd put more time into something that was just going to get canceled. It took a little bit longer, but it eventually did happen. So I am very wary of Sony games for that reason. I think EverQuest 2 at least is safe for a while. The original EverQuest, I don't know. A lot of people say, oh, they'll never sunset the game. They don't have a very good track record. I know that's their bread and butter, but when EverQuest Next comes out, you've got EverQuest Next Landmark. They just call it Landmark now, but it's still part of the EverQuest franchise. So I'm very gun-shy about putting time into any Sony games. I mean, you still have Ultima Online is still going. Who knows how many years that's been around. And so before I decide to invest serious time in something again, it's going to have to be something that I know is going to be around for a long time. And maybe EverQuest Next will be it. But anyway, so I think we have someone here to parlay with. Let's see here. No. Oh, I think I'm on a mission for that person. That's why they have that above their head. Oh boy, I sure do hope we can find somebody to do diplomacy with. We'll go through here, and as you can see, these are all NPCs. There's not really anybody playing, I don't think. There may be a few people that are like me, or trying to, get a video in or something like that. Oh, this is a tavern. Wonder if there's anybody to parlay with here. Let's see.
If it ain't dwarfish, it's crap.
Okay, yeah, here we go. Requires 25 domestic presence. I can't do that one. I need more presence. Okay. Let's see here. I guess I just repaired my gear.
What can I do for you?
I don't have enough domestic presence to do anything, apparently. As far as diplomacy goes. So we'll head over to the crafting area, which I believe is over yonder. I did manage to get a horse, at least in this game, so... And of course, this, well, there's a civic diplomacy instructor. Maybe I can do something with him. Nope. That's wonderful. Let's see about this person here. Crafting advisor.
What can I do for ya?
Okay, so here we go. So, civic improvement. Let's do this one. You need at least diplomacy. God damn it. Are you telling me that
With ya.
I have to see what my diplomacy is here? Level 3. Well, that's not good. Okay, so here's our holocrafters here.
How can I help you?
Well, I can't do anything.
Be gone now.
Not with diplomacy, I can't. Well, it's kind of funny because I did a lot of diplomacy to get to level 3. I wonder where I was doing that at. So, see if we can remember how to craft here. So that's a finishing station there. You have a refining station. So let's, if I remember correctly, let's see here. Okay, normal recipe, copper ingot. Begin. Okay, so you would start like this. I have 14 there, so I have enough. And I would hit this button. And it starts out at grade D. And then I would hit this. And I would decide if I want to make 1, 5, or 3. Let's make 1, just because I want to make sure that it succeeds. Okay. And then you do the fueling stage, and you decide. It tells you what quality high, progress very high, so you have to decide. And then it has base action point cost, so you have action points up here, and once you get to 0, that's it. If you're not finished, you lose the items. So let's go with progress. Let's go this way. I just want to show the process here. Now see, my grade is not going to go up very much because I'm doing more progress than I am anything else. Progress moderate, progress low, quality low. Let's see here. Adjust heat. Progress moderate, progress high, action point cost. Okay, let's do that again. So basically I'm doing the progress stuff because I want to make sure to be able to finish it. And then you get to this section. Quality loss moderate. Or mold. Let's do that. Okay, I just had a... Oh, I actually completed it. Okay. So that's basically how you would do it. And sometimes you would have complications that you'd have to work on. And then you could come over to the finishing, and then you could make something with your ingots. Misses copper arrows. So we'll begin. We'll go like that. Barbed arrows or flight arrows. Let's do flight arrows. Okay, now I could do enhancements depending upon if I have certain things in my... see, like, I need 1 weak mine crystal, it says down there, to do that enhancement. No enhancement. So let's see if I have any enhancements. I don't know if I do or not. Nope, I do not have that one. I don't have that one. I don't have that one. And I don't have that one, so I guess we're doing it with no enhancement. Alright, let's see here. Quality high. Let's try that one. I think I just had, yep, see, I just had a complication. Anvil damage. So then I got to do something to fix it. And it tells me over here what to do. General maintenance. And that all takes action points. Okay, so I cleared that one. I'll start over. And we'll keep doing this. Had another complication. Slight overhaul. Let's do that. Missing tool hammer. Okay, so because I don't have a hammer on me, I'm screwed. I lose. I lose what I'm working on, I believe. There's nothing else I can do. Alright. So I wonder if I can keep going. Let's find out. Okay, I can. New complication. I'm probably gonna run out of action points, it looks like. Only got 800 and something left here. Progress low, progress moderate. Let's do the moderate. Okay, I guess I can't do the moderate. Boy, I hope I don't run out of points here. Oh, son of a bitch. There we go. I was able to make crude reinforced, flight piercing, and let's see if it tells me and of course if I was to make them better quality, the max range would have changed, the weapon damage, all that, everything would have been better if I had made them better. So but I kind of rushed through that because I wanted to make sure and be able to show it. So let's see here. I wanted to do that, and now I'm bound and determined to find somebody to do some diplomacy with before I end this video. So I'm gonna pause this video right now till I find somebody. Okay, I found out where I gotta go for some diplomacy, but in the meantime, on the way there, I found some water. And I just wanted to show the makers of Elder Scrolls Online something. Look at that. Here's another MMO where you can explore underwater and have adventures underwater. And you, Elder Scrolls Online, are brand new MMO. Just came out. For whatever reason, you can't do that in your game. Still can't figure that one out. And I know you guys are probably tired of me talking about it, but Doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, we'll head over here to our diplomacy area here. We actually got a quest for it. And it looks like these are the guys we've got to parlay with. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Should get off the horse first.
Need help?
Yeah, here we go. Okay, so says, I hope you're not here to bother us. We've got quite a bit to do, but if you're willing to help, wouldn't mind talking. Okay, so I have a couple choices here, and I honestly don't remember what all these little symbols mean. I know they're different colors of the different cards that you're going to use to negotiate. So let's try this one. So here are my cards down here that I can play. I'll move that. Just so I can put that over there. Okay, so alright, so I get to play a card here. Let's see. Each one of these does different things. Influence. It says using the statement in the conversation will move the dialogue status in your favor by the amount indicated, not always positive. So you basically want to try and get, let's see if I can move this, there we go. You want to get everything to go in my direction is how I win the argument. So let's try with let's try that one. Not enough demand, okay. Okay, so I could play that one. You've gained control of the conversation. Okay. So, got two. So let's try. Okay, so there's nothing I can do. Listen. I have to wait for him to do something. Okay, so now it's 3 in his favor. So, let's see here. And I have 2 points here, Inspire available to you. So I don't have any red points. I have 2 blue, and so apparently I won't be able to do anything again. Well, that's not good. Oh, see, he's got 6 in his favor now. I'm screwed. I've got horrible cards, and I think I can change that, actually. He only needs 2 more points to win. And it tells you what you're arguing, how your argument's going here. And that's why when you use a card, you use your points and you give points to your opponent. So you have to be careful which ones you use, because you don't want to give them points to use. So there's always a balance. So I'm going to lose this, I'm sure.
Hurry along.
Okay, so I lost that one. I'm wondering if there's a way I can change my diplomacy cards. Because I would really like to win one of these before. Alright. Not sure. Let's see.
Can I help ya?
Okay, so I guess because I finished, I guess I finished the quest, so. It won't let me do it again.
Off with ya.
Well, that kind of basically gives an idea of what it was like. I don't have a whole lot of memory of how that all worked, but that was basic. You get the basic gist of it. It was a mini game where you used cards to try and, let's see if I can do it with this guy.
Looking for adventure? Now leave me be.
He's just giving out quests, so. No, I want a diplomacy quest if I can find one.
What can I do for ya?
I think I'm gonna find another one here.
Perfect timing, stranger. Be gone now.
Well, if this game wasn't sunsetting, I might actually get into it again, but so I guess the last thing to do here is to see about maybe just a little bit of combat. Let's see what level this thing is here. Level 10, that's what I am. I don't remember a whole lot about that either, but I know I have a couple stances, so I'll use that stance there. I think that's shield bash. Well, I won something. Oh, and that's my little pet bear there. My little Paddington guy here. My little pet bear. And there's old Quint. Let's see if I can. Well, it doesn't give me my title. It doesn't show me my title if I do that. That sucks. Can't even see my title above my head. Because I would have a founder's title and all that, so anyway, that is Vanguard, and I don't think there's anything else for me to show you guys. I'll probably tool around a little bit more, but say goodbye to Quint and say goodbye to Vanguard, so until next time guys, we'll catch you on the flip side.